Australia may be known for its laid-back outlook on life, but that hasn't dampened the country's entrepreneurial aptitude, creating exciting opportunities for workers looking to take the plunge into the startup world. Industries from finance to recruitment and food are all primed for disruption by young upstarts, according to a new list from LinkedIn, which has ranked the country's most appealing startups of 2018. But it's graphic design innovation that has proved the most successful this year, bumping Sydney-based Canvet to the top of the list after 6 years of rapid growth. To be considered for this year's list, companies needed to be privately held, 7 years old or younger, and have 50 or more employees. LinkedIn then looked at the activity of its more than 500 million users to factor in employee growth, job seeker interest and engagement with the company on the platform, as well as how well the upstarts were able to attract talent away from the established players on LinkedIn's top companies list. Read on for the full list of the 25 most attractive startups in Australia. 25. Employment Hero Global Headcount 115 Headquarters, Sydney. Sydney-based startup Employment Hero launched in 2012 to help small and medium-sized businesses manage their HR, payroll and benefits packages through its free, cloud-based platform. Now, the young business is increasingly focusing on employees and helping them make the most of their work life. 24. Viridian Advisory Global Headcount 60 Headquarters, Melbourne. 3-year-old Viridian Advisory is an investment management company headquartered in Melbourne. According to its LinkedIn page, the business is built on the principles of accountability, results, risk management and cash flow. 23. Lexvico Global Headcount 90 Headquarters, Melbourne. Lexvico is a legal services firm that helps in-house lawyers and their legal teams improve their operations and technology capabilities, for instance, by assisting with app development and arranging secondment placements. The young company has sought to turn a famously traditional industry on its head by cutting dress codes, set office hours and billable hour targets. 22. Sidekicker Global Headcount 65 Headquarters, Melbourne. Melbourne headquartered Sidekicker is an on-demand temporary staffing platform. Each month, 11,000 sidekicks complete 10,000 jobs across Australia and New Zealand for companies such as Uber, News Corp and Ridges. The company also has offices in Brisbane, Perth, Sydney and Auckland, New Zealand. 21. KBSS Engineering Global Headcount 70 Headquarters, Karratha. Based in the small city of Karratha, construction company KBSS Engineering was started in 2012 by its then 24-year-old founder to provide engineering services in the mining, oil, gas and marine sectors across Western Australia. It has since worked on projects as far afield as Vietnam and Venezuela and is involved in employment schemes with local Indigenous communities in Australia. 20. Lendi Global Headcount 362 Headquarters, Sydney. 6-year-old online loan broker Lendi has experienced a recent surge in employment, employing 287 of its 362 staff in the last 12 months. To ensure staff feel at home when they join the fast-growing business, the company provides them with a questionnaire in advance and greets them on their first day to their favorite drink and treat, and a gift voucher relating to their preferred hobby. 19. Legal Vision Australia Global Headcount 105 Headquarters, Sydney. Virtual law firm Legal Vision Australia was founded in 2012 to shake up the traditional legal services industry. In an effort to make legal advice more accessible, the company requires each staff member to spend 1 day a month producing advice, tips and insights for its website. 18. Based in Brisbane, the young business also has offices in Melbourne and Sydney. 17. Tanda Global Headcount 120 Headquarters, Brisbane. 6-year-old online workforce platform Tanda helps companies integrate rostering, timesheets, and payroll systems. The business was inspired by a trip by the company's founders to an on-campus bar, where they attempted to come up with a better system for the pub's timesheets. 16. Primac Global Headcount 136 Headquarters Adelaide Headquartered Primac is a consultancy business specializing in Oracle computing systems across Australia and New Zealand. Having grown steadily since launch in 2015, the company hopes to get to 200 staff by the year-end. 15. Neds Global Headcount 135 Headquarters Adelaide Online gambling platform Neds has grown rapidly since its launch last year. It is the latest pet project from serial entrepreneur and ex-Ladbrokes Australia CEO Dean Shannon. 14. MadPaws Global Headcount 33 Headquarters Sydney-based MadPaws is looking out for Australia's furry friends by linking up pet owners with more than 15,000 vetted, active pet sitters. The company recently received a cash injection from Qantas, with the airline believing the alliance could benefit travelers who have to leave their pets at home. 13. Willow Global Headcount 150 Headquarters Sydney. Formerly known as Ridley, this young architecture firm has built a niche out of designing digital buildings. Their projects have included transforming heritage buildings to creating sensor systems to make buildings function better. The business is a big fan of self-improvement, and supplies each new starter with a book the management believes echoes or has influenced the company. 12. Geo1 Global Headcount 179 Headquarters Brisbane. First launched in a garage in Brisbane, e-learning business Geo1 has come a long way in the 3 years since it was founded by a former United Nations youth representative and a medical student. The platform's courses focus on equal opportunity, diversity, privacy and social media training. 11. Today Global Headcount 55 Headquarters Melbourne headquartered design company Today has undertaken major projects like the domestic installation of Australia's national broadband network. The business puts a heavy emphasis on charitable projects, having donated 5% of revenue to charity in its first 5 years. 10. Bench Global Headcount 60 Headquarters Sydney programmatic marketing platform Bench uses data and AI to plan and execute campaigns for global companies such as Marriott, UTS and 20th Century Fox. 9. Assembly Payments Global Headcount 130 Headquarters Melbourne. Launched in 2014 as Promise Pay, the company started by facilitating payments for online marketplaces. 4 years later, it has transformed itself into a payment platform for banks and more than doubled its headcount. 8. UFoods Global Headcount 501 Headquarters Brisbane Meal Kit Delivery Service. UFoods says it saves the average customer 15 hours a week in shopping, cooking and cleaning. The brand gained extra prominence this year after partnering with Australian reality TV show The Block, whose contestants used the kits for their meals. 7. Versant Global Headcount 221 Headquarters Sydney. Founded by National Australia Bank executives, the cloud consultancy firm has attracted talent from top firms including Optus, Australia Post, KPMG and Sydney Water. The business's more than 200 employees are split between its 2 offices in Sydney and Melbourne. 6. ProSpa Global Headcount 120 Headquarters Sydney. Online lender ProSpa specializes in fast loans for small businesses. It has so far delivered more than $500 million to around 12,000 small businesses. The award-winning 7-year-old firm has 120 employees based in its Sydney headquarters. 5. Airtasker Global Headcount 100 Headquarters Sydney. Outsourcing specialist Airtasker has connected painters, cleaners and gardeners with 1.6 million customers since the company's founding in 2012. The most popular task ever offered was from mattress company Koala, which sought, for research purposes, someone for a $1,000 sleeping gig. 4. Koala Global Headcount 84 Headquarters Sydney. Founded by a pair of childhood friends, online bedding retailer Koala aims to help its customers sleep easy with its high-quality, environmentally responsible mattresses. The young startup has partnered with charities to provide a donation for every mattress sold. 3 assigned global headcount, 78 headquarters, Adelaide 2-year-old assigned aims to make the management consultancy industry more forward-thinking, encouraging more two-way discussion between clients and advisors. It reflects that partnership philosophy in its company structure, allowing all staff access to an employee share plan where they can become a part owner in the company. 2. Expert 360 global headcount, 68 headquarters, Sydney online freelance marketplace. Expert 360 has a database of more than 19,000 workers and more than 400 firms, ranging from boutique small businesses to corporate heavyweights like Testra and Woolworths. Expert 360's international outlook means that more than a quarter of its staff are from outside Australia. 1. Canva global headcount, 300 headquarters, Sydney graphic design platform. Canva has had a stellar 2018 so far, achieving unicorn status in January, a title given to startups valued over $1 billion, and then ranking as the Australia's top young business. In its 6 years since launch, the Sydney-based tech company has amassed a global following and now churns out 13 designs per second, produced by 10 million users in 190 countries and 100 languages. Like this story? Subscribe to CNBC Make It on YouTube. Don't miss, these are the best jobs in Australia right now. Kylie Jenner helped two 20-something best friends turn a few $1,000 into a $40 million brand. How the founder of Skinny Mint and Body Boss was driven to succeed by a lesson from her dad.